Have you ever wondered why people visit Malaysia once, and then spend the rest of their lives talking about it? Not just the beaches, not just the food, but the people. The warmth. The way strangers treat you like family. It's not normal, and that's exactly why foreigners can't stop praising Malaysia's hospitality. Imagine landing in a country where you're lost, confused, maybe even a little nervous, and within minutes, someone walks up to you, smiles, and says, "Can I help you?" No hesitation. No expectations. Just pure kindness. That's Malaysia. But here's the surprising part, this isn't rare. It's everyday life. Think about this for a second, when was the last time a stranger went out of their way to help you without expecting anything back? Foreigners often share stories that sound almost unbelievable. Like taxi drivers refusing extra money because you're a guest. Or locals personally walking tourists to their destination instead of just giving directions. Some even invite complete strangers to their homes during festivals like Hari Raya or Chinese New Year. Yes, you heard that right, inviting strangers into their homes. Now pause for a moment and ask yourself, would this happen everywhere in the world? This is where Malaysia stands out. Every 2 to 3 minutes in this video, I want you to think about one thing: what makes people truly kind? Is it culture? Is it upbringing? Or is it something deeper? In Malaysia, it's a mix of everything. You have Malays, Chinese, Indians, and many other communities living together peacefully. Different religions, different languages, different traditions, yet one shared value, respect. And that respect naturally turns into hospitality. Here's a twist you might not expect. Many foreigners say Malaysia feels easier than other countries. Not because it's more developed, but because people make it easier. Communication. Most Malaysians speak English. Food. Locals will recommend the best dishes like they're your personal guide. Safety. People genuinely look out for you. It's like the country itself is designed to make you feel comfortable. Let me ask you something. Have you ever visited a place where you didn't feel like an outsider? That's Malaysia's secret power. You don't feel like a tourist. You feel like you belong. And this doesn't just happen in big cities like Kuala Lumpur. Even in small towns, the same warmth exists. A simple smile. A friendly hello. A genuine curiosity about where you're from. Now here's where it gets even more interesting. Hospitality in Malaysia isn't forced. It's not for show. It's natural. It comes from something deeply rooted in the culture, values like humility, generosity, and community. Parents teach their children to respect guests. Schools reinforce kindness. Society celebrates togetherness. So when a foreigner experiences this, it feels different. Real. Honest. Quick question for you, do you think kindness can be taught, or is it something people are born with? Because in Malaysia, it feels like an entire nation decided to practice kindness daily. And let's not forget the food culture. Because in Malaysia, food is not just food, it's connection. Foreigners often say the fastest way to make a Malaysian friend is simple: talk about food. Nasi lemak, roti canai, teh tarik, these aren't just dishes, they're experiences shared together. And guess what happens next? You must try this. Come, I'll take you to the best place. Before you know it, a stranger becomes your guide, and sometimes even your friend. Now imagine this scenario. You're sitting alone at a local restaurant. Within minutes, someone starts a conversation. They ask where you're from, what you think about Malaysia, and suddenly you're laughing together like old friends. This isn't scripted. This isn't rare. This is Malaysia. But here's the deeper reason foreigners can't stop praising it. In a world that's becoming more fast-paced, more digital, and sometimes more distant, Malaysia feels human. It feels warm. It reminds people of something they didn't even realize they were missing. Connection. Let me pause you again for a second. Do you think the world needs more places like Malaysia? Because every story shared by foreigners points to the same thing: they didn't just enjoy the country, they felt something. And feelings are what people remember. Some travelers even say Malaysia changed their perspective on humanity. That sounds big, right? But when you experience genuine kindness repeatedly, it leaves an impact. Now here's a powerful twist. Malaysia doesn't advertise this aggressively. You won't see huge campaigns saying, "We are the most hospitable." Instead, it spreads through stories. Word of mouth. Real experiences. And that's why it feels more trustworthy. One traveler tells another. A vlog goes viral. A simple moment of kindness becomes a lifelong memory. And slowly, the world starts to notice. So the next time you hear someone praising Malaysia, remember, it's not just about the place. It's about the people who make that place unforgettable. Before we end, I want to ask you one last question. If you had the chance to visit a country where strangers treat you like family, would you go? Because Malaysia is already doing that for millions of visitors every year. And maybe, just maybe, that's why foreigners don't just visit Malaysia, they fall in love with it. If this made you see Malaysia differently, share it with someone who loves travel. And tell me in the comments, what's the kindest thing a stranger has ever done for you? Because sometimes, the smallest acts of kindness create the biggest stories.